Hello my friends, welcome to the Reddit review. Guys, YouTube tells me that only 65% of people watching this video are subscribed to the channel. There is still 35% of you who haven't clicked the subscribe button. So it would make me feel very good if you go and click it now, because daily Disney Dreamlight Valley content is going to be dropping into your subscription feed every single day. That's what daily means. I don't know why I had to explain it. Anyway, please subscribe to the channel for more awesome content, and let's dive right into it. As soon as I saw the big pencil, this came to mind. I know it's not good, but it's funny. Okay, that is a sick outfit, by the way. Is that... That's a good-looking Touch of Magic dress. Oh, you made this Touch of Magic dress because of the pencil. Okay, I was like, this looks so familiar, and now I see it. It is a SpongeBob. That is so funny. Did anyone else realize this? Wait a second. So if you hang out with somebody and then ride a ride, they're just gonna run around it? Okay, I think Donald could use some running around to blow off some steam. So let's see how this looks. Okay, this one is not fast enough. He's not running fast enough. Wait, you can be on a ride when it's not moving too. Oh! Alright, let's see. Where is my boy? Oh, it doesn't work for me. How come? Okay, I can hear him running, but I don't see it. But as soon as I switch to selfie mode, he stops running. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, this is so good! You just need to make sure not to have the full screen selfie. As soon as he realizes he's inside selfie mode, he's gonna stop running. Oh my god, this is the best thing ever. I'm sorry, Donald. I'm so sorry. I hope you don't mind, my friend. Oh no, wait, it still works in the full camera mode. Okay, we're gonna give Donald a good workout. I'm just gonna go back to Reddit, and we'll see how he's feeling in 10-15 minutes. I think Daisy will really appreciate me running his temper down, so he will be calm and relaxed when he gets home. Shiny gem drop rates. A true conversationalist. Hey, mine for something shiny and purple. How is it going? 39 to 1. I mean, this feels pretty unlucky. I feel like, for me personally, it's more like maybe 1 in 7 to 10. You must have gotten really unlucky here. What do you think of Daisy House in this setting? A lot of people say it looks out of place. I can see why people say it. I feel like it looks a little bit more cartoonish. Well, it looks a lot more cartoonish than Mickey Mouse and Minnie House. So it doesn't really look like it belongs with these two houses. It just feels like a little bit different style. And so far, we don't have any house that looks anything like Daisy's house. So, I mean, I personally don't think it's that bad. Like, it looks okay with Mickey and Minnie in the neighborhood. I guess those two are the most fitting ones. I hope we get some more fitting houses in the future, though. Oh, there we go. The next post once again. One of these things is not like the other. I guess style consistency went out of the tiny cartoon window. What do you think of Daisy House? That's what I've been just talking about. Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy, they feel like really made in the same art style. But when it comes to Daisy, it just looks like a toy house. It doesn't look like a real house. It's just like a scaled up doll house. That's the best way to describe it. Once again, I don't hate it. I feel like you can build like there are a couple items you can, if you're building something like a Toontown, her home is perfect. I feel like it belongs more into like something like amusement park area, maybe a Toy Story area that you have rather than Mickey and Friends neighborhood, unfortunately. But I think it's possible to make it work. I would love to see people share in Discord more ways how they incorporated Daisy's house into their valley. Is anyone else underwhelmed with the star path? Nope. Not even close. This is one of the coolest star paths we've ever had. It's incredible. But go on. I feel like the star paths rewards kind of suck. There's a few good items, but not much. I feel like all previous star paths had things I was dying to have. And this one is meh. Especially with the Lost Parks when having such amazing park stuff. But it has rides! Okay, Donald, I'm gonna give you a little break because I need to look into the star path real quick. Okay, so first of all, Popcorn Squirrel. Amazing. This fence is actually very good. It's one of the most unique fences in the game. This, I haven't placed it yet. I have no idea what this is. The camels, absolute must-have if you want to have any kind of Egyptian-style temple. It goes so good with that one desert house that we have. Incredible item. The rest is like good, but I'm showing off the items that in my opinion are must-have. The ride, absolutely must-have, especially now we can ride them. This trash can is so good. Different style of trash can. This bench is pretty good. Very unique style to it. Another ride. Daisy skin is super good. This umbrella table I absolutely love. This firehouse is honestly one of the coolest items. It's just so good. Works so well with the new fire truck from the fragments. The light is pretty cool. Mini skid is pretty cool. I don't know. This is one of the best star paths in my opinion. I feel like they keep upping the game every single week. Every single update with their star paths. But I get it. It's not for everybody. I'm sure there is certain items that people just don't care about as much. For example, somebody might not care about Disney parks. They just want specific things. And it's totally normal. I'm sure there were people who didn't like every single one of the star paths that we had before if it didn't have any items that are in their top list of items they want to get. So it's totally normal. I understand the feeling. But you say, like, even using your post, a few good items, you are paying 400 moonstones for a few good items, plus a bunch of bonus items that maybe you don't feel strongly about, but you might realize and find useful in the future. But even for, if you have one item in there that you really want, imagine it's like buying an item for 400 moonstones in premium shop. Would you pay 400 moonstones for that item? If the answer is yes, it's totally worth it. Once again, in my opinion, Star Path is absolutely must-have. No matter if you think it's good or bad, you are gonna regret it. I have seen so many people regretting not doing Star Paths. You will regret it long time, like months or years after the fact. When you have lots of items and you just want that one specific item for one reason or the other that you might not see right now, but you will at some point probably need one of the items from the Star Path. And if you don't get them all, you're going to be filled with regret. It's the best value in the game as well. And it gives you things to do. Like the duties are, yeah, they're a little bit tedious. They're a little bit repetitive, but they're not too bad. You can knock them out, just spend maybe an hour a week. That's how much I usually spend on my Star Path. 1 or 2 hours a week. And it's enough to clear the whole thing and get all the items. So, in my opinion, there is no good reason not to do Star Path ever. I'm done with theme park items. Don't get me wrong, I really like the theme park items in the beginning, but it's getting a little out of hand. I don't need attractions all over my valley, and I'm concerned Gameloft is attempting to make this game Magic Kingdoms. I would love more movie references in my outdoor decor, things like that allow me to create whimsical fantasy land where I can cohabitate with my favorite Disney characters, not turn my valley into a Disney theme park. Even just more generic fun outdoor tables and chairs, more landscaping options, something that doesn't take up half of the biome to place. I don't know that I'll be buying more attractions theme items. Anyone else? I'm gonna say I mostly agree with this post. I do feel like we're getting a lot of theme park related. We had like 2 or 3 star paths theme park related. We had 2 dream snaps. We had 2 star paths now pretty much fully dedicated to theme parks. We have theme park items just being thrown out every once in a while from just random updates. I think at this point we have enough. And I definitely hope that after this star path, we're gonna take a little break from theme parks and gonna focus more on different franchises within Disney, more iconic items from the movies, just like the author said. So I completely agree. I do like having a choice. Like, the thing is, you don't have to place every single item. The point of having lots of different theme park items, in my opinion, is that so you can choose the ones that fit your park the most, or the ones that are your favorites. So when I'm making my amusement park, I'm definitely not gonna have every single item that I have in my inventory placed there. I'm just gonna pick a style, pick a couple rides, and potentially make it like a theme park built in a certain style, and not every item and every ride will fit that style. So that's totally fine. Having a lot of options allows you for much higher creativity and more different parks. Like, imagine before, everybody's park looked very similar because we only had one style of items. Now we have at least 2 styles plus many different items that could potentially, like, you can have a Toontown area now because of some of the items that we're getting. We can have a Toy Story area. We're just getting a lot of different options, which I really like. So I agree that we need to take a break from theme park items for a bit, but I also like having all the options. So I mostly agree with the post. Also, to be fair, I feel like I've seen so many posts of people asking for more theme park items. So I feel like they kind of delivering what people have asked for. So at this point, I'm not mad how much theme park items we have, but I would love to shift for the next update to something else. I wouldn't mind revisiting theme parks maybe next year, but I feel like we had enough of theme park items for at least this year. I'm once again pleading to let us move the ponds. Designing in the peaceful meadow is so stressful. It's not just the fact that we can't move the ponds, it's also the fact that they are a pain to design around because they have the borders where you can't place item close to them. Like, you can't surround your pond with rocks or bushes because you can only get so close to it. So even if we can move them, it would still be stressful. My main request about the ponds would be to let us place items as close to them as possible. Just remove the grid restrictions. Friends, the premium shop this week did not disappoint. This house skin is beautiful. And the details... But if by details you mean this milk inside the pond... I'm sorry, I'm not hating. It's just so funny to me. How did this get through the testing? It's just so weird. Yeah, the details are awesome. I love everything about this house. Except this. Every time I look at it, I'm like, this water gun bad or something. But I love the house. I'm definitely gonna use it in one of my dream snaps soon. Not a single person, not a single one, is talking about the milk. I guess I'm the only weird one. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to upset anyone, but since the update came out last week, everything just seems so negative. I just joined this group within the last months, but have been playing since the beginning. This group has actually added to my enjoyment of the game immensely. But this past week, it seems like all I have seen is criticism of the game. Will there be good and bad stuff? Yes. Will everyone be happy? No. Will we be happy with everything? No. But I look at the fact that they put out new content several times a year, and it can be easy. Instead of complaining, I'm just happy that they are doing new things. I loved Animal Crossing until I knew that there would not be no new content. So to the devs and Gameloft, thank you for working so hard to keep the game changing. Keep up the good work. Thank you. That is a very, very good point. Okay, so first of all, complaining is not new, and negativity surrounding this game is also not new. I feel like it's pretty much bound to happen to any game that has any kind of continuous updates that is made by a big corporation and has paid content. There is no way to avoid negativity, no matter what happens. That's a good point. Will everyone be happy? No. It's impossible to make an update, to release content that's gonna make everybody happy. Some people love Oswald, some people hate Oswald. Some people love Daisy, some people hate Daisy. You cannot release a single thing that will be unanimously accepted as a good thing. There is always going to be somebody who's like, I didn't want this in the game. And it's normal. That's how people function. I feel like that's just a part of being a community surrounding a certain game. There's always going to be controversy, there's always going to be positive, there's always going to be negative. I do agree that not many games, like how many games can you potentially get hundreds of hours of gameplay and enjoyment out of? Like when the DLC came out, people were complaining that we already paid like $40, $60 for the game, like why we have to pay for DLC? But the DLC is just additional content. Like the main game still provides hundreds of hours, if not thousands of hours of content. Same with Premium Shop. They keep releasing insane amounts of free content, so they need to keep bringing some money in after the initial purchase of the game from people, so they can keep releasing these free updates. Like an average game, I'm actually curious. Let me Google the stats. How much hours on average people play an average AAA game? The average AAA game from a large studio takes about 10 to 12 hours to complete a story campaign, and up to 40 hours in open world games. Some say the Steam players prefer games that are 15 to 20 hours long. Okay, let's take 40 hours, the absolute top here. That's average. So higher end of average is 40 hours per game. How many hours can we spend in Disney Dreamlight Valley? I feel like I spend 40 hours probably a week. And some people spend 40 hours even a month. It's still, this game just keeps on giving. It's been over a year, and it's probably going to keep giving free updates for years ahead. So that's a lot of work. And also, issues are bound to happen. This is the game that gets constant updates on 7 different platforms. Each platform requires completely different approach to optimization, requires completely different build, and that makes sense. That makes sense that the game has a lot of bugs. They're trying to make it as widespread as possible, and it's impossible to test every single feature on every single device that is compatible with this game. So yeah, I feel like they are doing a pretty good job considering everything that can go wrong. Like, for example, we are getting a fix. They just confirmed that we're getting a fix that's going to fix all of the quest issues and the new update stability issues. We're going to get a fix of clipping the doors and stuff when you enter the room. Like, they're basically going to fix a lot of bugs in this update. Most likely that patch is going to come out next week. So people have submitted feedback about all the issues. They listened. They're fixing it. They're going to release it as soon as it's ready. That's the best that anyone can do. Okay, I did speak a lot about this, but it's just so good to see a positive post upvoted on Reddit, because usually it's the negative posts that make it up top. Excuse me, you both want what? Ooh, I should make Maui take a workout. Gonna go hang out with Maui and ride my Dumbo ride, you know? And after we're done with my workout, I'm just gonna come up to him and say, "You're welcome." I'm so mean, I'm sorry. Alright guys, I think this is all I got for you for today. Thank you so much for watching, and huge thanks to all of our amazing supporters. This was an interesting Reddit review. There was a lot of highly philosophical topics, but I feel like in the end, it turned out to be a pretty positive one. I want to join Tabby Mouse. No, sorry, who was... Oh, I want to join Irish Is. in saying that I think the devs are doing a great job, and we really appreciate all the hard work that goes into releasing constant updates and adding lots of cool content. And even though it's not our most wanted content every single time, it is still good content. And even if this current update didn't bring anything super exciting for you, I'm sure the next update will definitely bring something that you will be able to enjoy a lot. So, yeah, let's stay positive. And the Disney Dreamlight Valley will stay forever, at least for, I'm hoping at least 5 more years. We're going to be getting regular updates. That's my bet. Thank you for watching. A wonderful day, and goodbye.